Hey everybody, it's Darkslayer from DarkslayerTV, bringing you some more StarCraft 2 action. Game number 4 of DarconisRising versus DarkOnyx. DarconisRising or Conroy taking last game absolutely without flaw, sending it to 4-1, and that was a very aggressive Baneling push from Conroy, which was perfectly the exact thing he should have done, as RT Sprague did get a little over committal with all those Marines, got a nice surround, and it killed off a bunch of Marines. Conroy said, you know what, your Marine count is low, I'm going to go ahead and push, and it was just enough to seal RT Sprague's fate. But now we're on literally my second favorite map, Shakuris Plateau. I love this map. And the sad part is it's not used much anymore because it's been used so much because it's such a good map. But spawning here at the top left as our red Terran, we have DarkOnyx's Vasilionis. Yeah, I know I messed that one up. We're going to call him Vec, though, for the rest of this cast. Gosh, I sound like Jeff. And up here at the top right, as our orangey Zerg with a 2-0 win streak, we have Conroy from DarconisRising. I forgot to add his team name there, but that's okay. And Shakuris Plateau with a TVZ. This map, once again, is going to be a very, very macro-heavy map. I wouldn't expect to see too much aggression from either player. Early game, once we see medevacs and stuff, this is a perfect map to do drops, and it's also a very good map for Mutalisk. If you look at all this dead space behind your base to the left of your base, it's very good for those medevacs to get in there, it's good for the Mutalisk to get in there, and it wouldn't surprise me if we seen both on this map. And whoa, Vec going super crazy, skipping, or excuse me, he didn't skip the wall off completely, but he's actually going to go for a command center first. Vec wanting to get that really early economy lead to get the pressure on Conroy as soon as possible. Conroy is actually, the hatchery and the CC are going to finish up about the same time, which is something you do not see. But Conroy once again did go hatchery before the spawning pool, as this is a ZVT, and he knows he can get away with it, even going to grab the gas for the speed. Now, let me look over here at my information, and Vec appears to be a gold Terran, and I don't have information on Conroy, but once again, probably about the same level. So this is about a Golden League game here. Vec gonna go ahead and start scouting around, gonna go ahead and look at this Vespian gas. And he's going to have to run that SCV away now as the drone is picking a fight with it. Actually, no micro. Is he going to lose the SCV? No, Vec, don't lose your SCV. You need that. Oh, no, he's on creep and there's lings. Oh, but the lings didn't turn around. Vec, your SCV is one lucky man, sir. Going to go ahead and drop down the bunker here. Very smart from Vec. Of course, whenever I'm playing Terran, and this is just my personal thing, I don't like to build my bunker right here, because then I can't get any kind of a wall off. I like to put it right here. Lings can't surround it. There's additional time before they can get to it and attack it. And you can even get a little bit of a wall off right here, and it prevents the Zerg from doing anything crazy. When it's right here, it's hard to get a wall, and if you do fully wall, they can still attack the bunker. Just my personal preference. I'm not a professional player, but that's exactly what I like to do. And oh, we have the reactor now going onto the bunker, and the factory is being created. So we're going to be seeing a Hellion push here from Vec. And I don't think Conroy saw that. No, the Ling died way before it could even get close to that ramp. So we could be seeing a lot of drones burn up in this game. Barbecue, baby, as Conroy is a 2-0 win streak. But how this clan war works is both clans, just in case you're curious, both clans send in their not worst player, but the lowest league player in first. And then each player progressively gets better for each team until someone hits 4 points, which, as this is a best of 7. And we now have 2 Hellions now on the way here for Vec, as we are going to be seeing the Hellion push, and he actually isn't going to go for that starport. I know sometimes they like to get that starport out, get out a few medevacs, and go for the drop instead of the straight up push. However, when you drop, you're going for more drone kills, but whenever you do this push, excuse me, you're more out to get creep tumors, but there's actually no creep spread on the way here for Conroy yet, and he does get the Ling Scout right here, so he does know that the Hellions are on their way. The third has completed, and let's go check out these guys' text path. The lair is completed, but we don't see anything special or tech yet from Conroy. He's going to be sticking with pure Ling here for a little bit as speed just finishes. But if we look over at Vec, we do see that the starport is completed, and he's actually going to go ahead and grab this tech lab. And if he starts to build that Banshee, we may be seeing mech come here from Vec. Vec is going mech, my friends. His cloak is on the way for that Banshee, and as you can see, he's still continuing to produce Hellions. Once you see about this many Hellions on the field, you can go ahead and start to assume that the enemy player is going to go mech. And there's a bunch of Lings over here, and they might get us around. However, nice scouting with the map there is going to keep them from getting surrounded. But as I was saying, most people that build Hellions for just harassment are only going to build between 4 and 6. Once you see about this many on the field, you can assume mech, and you can start to prep for it if you are a Zerg player. And the first Banshee is going to finish up as these Hellions decide to push the front door, as there's not very many Lings on the field. Some are just now spawning. And as I was saying, Conroy, knowing exactly what's going on, he does know this is a mech style, as he does have Spore Crawlers on the way, as he just knows that once there's this many Hellions on the field, I should probably expect the Banshee. And the Lings are getting a 6 around here, killing off Hellions left and right. Lots of Hellions are going down right here, as that was a lot of Lings on the field. So a lot of that larva did get used up on the Lings instead of the drones, so it was still quite a successful push. And Cloak is going to finish up here as the second Banshee is just about to finish. And this is what I'm talking about. This is that wall where you use the bunker as part of the wall. A few Baneling pops, and this is gone, buddy. But here we go. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if... Oh, God, 2 drinks. Oh, gosh, I think 2 drones must have died. Let me check. Oh, no, two have died. I don't have a drink with me. I'm so sorry, Vec, but I will not be able to drink this game. 2 Banshees are now making their way across the map. And a lot of Terrans are starting to play this style because Apollo recently did a video called Terran Tutorial Revamped. And every Zerg he fought, he went this mech style. And Zergs are getting very, very used to it. They see the Hellions, they know that Banshees are going to be coming, and a little bit of lack of micro here. He's going to move in here, and he's just out of that spore range. Very nice play there from Vec, moving in a little bit closer as he is cloaked. And, getting a little bit too close to that spore, and all these Hellions are about to get surrounded in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, doing excellent micro, though, killing off a lot of those Lings. And the Spore Crawler got both of those. As you can see, it does have 2 kills, as he was too busy microing the Hellions to worry about his Banshees. As you can see, though, there's been a lot of aggression, and there are almost no drones here on the third base for Conroy. And Vec doing an amazing job. We go to the units tab. Because of this aggression, it is now 47 SCVs to 35 drones. So Vec doing an amazing job dealing with this Zerg player. And we actually have 2 infestors on the way, and they are getting the pathogen glands upgrade, as it will finish before the infestors do pop out. And more spore crawlers are being made as this Banshee does move into engage. It is cloaked, however, there is a spore crawler there to see it. Gonna try to attack some of these Lings, but the Lings probably will be pulled out of there at any moment. Or maybe they won't. Oh, maybe sticking them around just long enough for that spore to pop out. And the Banshee does decide to go ahead and get away. And look at the production tab for the Terran right now. It is just so high. It's crazy. The Hellions are even going to move into engage right now. Here they come, coming up the ramp. Going to start barbecuing these Lings, as they do have the Infernal Pre-Igniter, also known as Blue Flame. And he could have got a nice fungal there, but he did actually miss that. But that's okay, because this is a very low league, and, you know, mistakes happen. But this is literally Apollo revamped tutorial, like, to the T. The only thing he's missing are missile turrets and an engineering bay. Does he have an engineering bay? Yes. No, he doesn't. He missed the engineering bay. You gotta go watch the tutorial again, Vec. What are you doing? You gotta get that in case. Mutas. Duh. Gosh. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Lings are moving to engage with that. Oh, there's a lot of Zerglings. Oh, man. Or Hellions. All those Zerglings got barbecued. Smells like chicken. Ew. Ew, I would not eat a barbecued Zergling. I'm sorry, even if it did smell like chicken. Like, look at that. They're like in the creep. Like, yeah. They're disgusting looking. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you eat a Zergling. There, do I sound like every other YouTuber now? Alright. So this is actually going to be kind of a crazy battle, as that is a lot of Zerglings and a few Infestors versus these Siege Tanks and Hellions. Both players want to get a little bit aggressive here, it would look like, with the army positioning. And gonna go ahead and take a third and a fourth here. Vec is just gonna try to fly by the Zerg macro right now, and that is a lot of Zerglings on the field. Even gonna go ahead and finally continue that creep spread that has been missing this entire game. And I'm surprised we don't have a Baneling nest on the field. There are actually, sick Fungals. We'll grab 2 of those Banshees, but not enough energy, and he's gonna have to run away, actually losing a couple of those Infestors. And oh no, the Banshees could kill that Infestor right now. Oh, they finally do spot it, and it does go down. That Infestor did pop. However, a nice Fungal got all those Banshees once again. And he doesn't have the energy to be chain fungling these Banshees, and they're just gonna keep causing Ravage until he can get enough Infestors on the field, and 2 more do pop out. But once again, they're going right under the Banshees, and they're just going to go ahead and pop. Oh man, huge win right now for Vec. Vec just doing an excellent play, and actually getting a 4th behind this. Just happened to see the drone, so I thought I'd let you know. Tons and tons of lings being made right now, and there's the last Infestor. Oh, he only got 1. He only got 1. He needs to turn on his air unit support, which shows him where to put the Fungal, as it does draw a line under them. However, then, it could be because they're cloaked. I mean, that makes sense as well. But, oh man, a couple of those Fungals have missed, and 2 more spawning. Luckily, these 2 do get away, and the Spire is going to go down here, and Vec was just taking a huge lead, and it looks like Conroy saying, you know what, you're way too far ahead at this point, I'm going to have to push, making his way across the map with these Zerglings. The Hellions are right behind him trying to engage, and there we go. They were on the A move, and when those Hellions fired, it split those Zerglings right in half. And these Zerglings, the rest of them, will go over here and deny this 4th base. And it will be lifted off, so the CC will live. And look, these Hellions are coming in now to punish this Zergling force. And here we go. Oh my gosh, those Zerglings die so fast. They're lining up so perfectly. Those Lings didn't stand a chance versus all those Hellions. Now we got tons of Siege Tanks making their way across the map with all these Hellions. I don't think Conroy's going to be able to do this. We need to play Command and Conquer or Red Alert, I don't remember which it is, Hell March, as these things make their way across the map to burn the rest of this Zerg base. He's going to move in here, and Hellions are terrible versus buildings, but it doesn't matter when you have 9,000 of them. They just do so much damage, and lots of drinks here. Vec says a little bit of BM. They are wasted at this point with all those drones going down, leaving some Hellions there to clean that up as the rest of the Siege Tanks and Hellions make their way over to the natural here of Conroy's base. And check out the production tab. We have 3 Thors on the way right now. That is crazy. We got Fungals going down. Excellent Fungals, actually, doing tons and tons of damage to these Hellions, but there's just so many of them. They're going to be out of energy so fast, and it just wasn't enough to kill off these Hellions. And now we're, that massive siege in the natural of Conroy. This seems like it's over. Vec taking a very, very, very convincing game here from Conroy, ending his 2-0 win streak. Vec with a very, very impressive mech style. Every time I try to do this, it looks nothing like this. It looks like me building 6 Hellions, getting confused, supply blocking myself, and GGing out of the game because I'm bad. But this has been Darkslayer, heading to the next game.